In this tutorial, I want to be showing us how to increase the share capitals of a company. So let's assume that the company had initial shares of 1 million shares and you want to increase it to either 2 million shares or 3 million shares or and above. So as the case may be, and you also want to allot the shares to existing shareholders, or you want to allot it to new shareholders or corporate shareholders, as the case may be. This is the video for you. So I made it simplified. Like I'll be breaking down everything. Yeah, there's a guide for you, but it's not, I don't think I want you to go through that stress that I went through, because I went through a lot of stress trying to understand everything, and I even got some queries and all of that. So that's why I made this video, and I just want you to pay attention, because
at the end of this video you should be able to know how to increase the share of a company and allot the shares alongside increasing the share capital of a company. So the first thing you need to do is to log into your agent account, alright, and then you click on post-incorporation right there, and then you click on other entities. After your dashboard is open, you are to search the name of the company that you want to work on. Alright, so I'll be using my company information for this tutorial, so I'll go ahead to search Omaglo. Okay, alright, so you click on proceed to dashboard, and then you go ahead to look for the option that says increase in issued share capital, which you have it right here. So you're going to click on that, and you click on start increase. So if you want to go ahead to read the user guide, that's fine, you can go ahead, but this tutorial is already going to explain the whole process. But please, I advise that you also go ahead to read it so that you can gain more insight. I believe watching a video and reading the user guide is going to make you a pro. Do you understand? All right, so you're going to click on the start and increase, and it's going to show you the information of the company. We already have 3 million share capital, and the only shareholder is myself, Glory Opera. So I'm going to click on proceed, because we are actually on the right page, and then it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to proceed? Of course you really want to proceed with the job, so you're going to click on yes. So if your client is giving you a job to increase the share capital, just like my client did, we increase the share capital to 10 million, from 1 million to 10 million. Okay, so I asked the client, how do you want these shares to be allotted, so that once I'm increasing the shares, I'm going to allot everything together. So he also sent the share allotment structure, and I took everything down, jotted everything down, so that I will not be making any mistake, because if you make a mistake there, you're going to mess everything up. So I clicked on close. All right, so it said you're just going to read, and after that you click on increase share capital, and this is where you are going to be confused if you don't pay attention, because so many persons have been requesting for this video on this particular session. So your new increase, let's say we want to increase from 3 million to 10 million. Your new increase should be the difference between 10 million and am I making sense? Your new increase should be the difference. So 10 minus 3, that's about let's do the calculation, 8, 9, 10, so that's 8 million. Okay, so your new increase share should be 8. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Okay, so you're just going to look closely to be sure that it's actually showing 8 million, because we want to increase the company shares to 10 million. Do you understand? So it's showing here 1, but that's fine. Then you're going to click on share type. Of course the share type is ordinary, which is equity, so you're going to click on that, and then the same thing, you're going to fix that right here. You're going to fix this 8 million. Let's say if you want to increase to 10 million, let's see, because some persons are doing this and they would not be like, oh, it's not working, it's not doing this, I'm not getting this right. No, if you fix in 10 million, let's see what it's going to show us. They said cannot be greater than the new nominal share capital. So what you're going to fill here wouldn't be the new price or wouldn't be the new share capital that you want to increase your company into. It wouldn't be the new share capital that your client is requesting for. Do you understand? So I'm teaching this video to end users. I'm teaching this video to persons that will be also be taking jobs just like we do, because we also offer these services. Do you understand? So I'm teaching out of my experience and also from the questions from persons that will be asking. So you're not going to fix in 10 million here. What you're going to fix is the same thing that you filled for the new share increase. So you're going to go down here and type in 8 million, which is right here. You see that the everything is corresponding, no red mark, there's no issue at all on the application. So now we have this question that said is regular. We have the question up here: is regulatory approval required for this increased share capital? So you can either choose yes or no. So the first time that I applied for this, I chose yes for one of my clients, and then the second time I chose no, and there was no issues. So I believe that this question should be for companies that need approval from their, do you understand? So if you need regulatory approval, you're going to click on yes. But if your company do not require such, you click on no. This is very simple. Do you understand? Then after you're done with that, you click on add share type or split share. Without clicking on information, you won't be able to proceed. Then once it shows up like this, you can see the share capital in worth 8 million, total 8 million. Then you click on save. Okay, so the next information for you to do, you're gonna review all information that you're seeing here. Alright, so if you are not okay with the information or you mistakenly added a figure you are not supposed to add, then you click on edit share details. Do you understand? Good. So after you're done with that, you fill the resolution date. Remember, like I've always been saying, whenever you're doing such application, always use the dates, because if you, most of us do not read these karma laws because we are not lawyers, we are not, do you understand? But there is a karma law that says you are to file within 28 days period and all of that. So that's why I say you should use the day of making that payment, because you are in a safe period. All right, so you're gonna click, today's date is 2nd June, so I'm gonna fix in 2nd June right here. So that is that. Then after that, I'm going to click on save and continue. Okay, so everything is set. You're going to click on proceed. Okay, you're going to click on proceed. So the next step, this is where you're going to allot that shares. So you are using one stone to kill two birds. Do you understand? Because normally before the previously, what we could only do was increase the shares, and then we'll go ahead to transfer the shares, that is unallotted shares, to the shareholders. But now you can increase and allot the shares at the same time. So if I am not going to increase my own shares, maybe I just want the 3 million and then another person is taking that 8 million, then I'm going to click on add new shareholder. Do you understand? But if I am the one taking all the shares, I'm going to click on allot shares. And let's assume that we have 3 shareholders listed here. So you're going to see it as number 1, number 2, number 3. And then your client is going to give you don't assume for your client. Ask your client what is going to be the new share structure. I asked my client, you can see it on the screen. This is the exact question I asked. What would it be the exact share structure? And he gave it to me. And then I just allotted everything immediately. And then if there's a new shareholder, you also click on new shareholder. Do you understand? So let me click on this allot shares, and you're going to see the share type. Of course, always choose ordinary because it's ordinary right from the start. You can't change it. So the share amount, I'm going to type in here 8, clean this 0 and type in your 8 million. All right, so he said you have 0. So if I go ahead, this is how you allot, this is how you know if you're on track. So when if you type in 4 million here, and that means I'm giving myself 4 million and I want to give another new shareholder 4 million, or if they are already existing shareholders, you want to, I hope I'm not too fast. So let me just, but you understand what I'm saying. This is where you make all your allotment of shares to the numbers of shareholder already on the application. So if you are not going to be allotting new shares to existing shareholders, you can just leave them like that and give to the available persons there. So I'm gonna give myself the full share structure because I want you to see the end of this video. So that is that allotment details added. So you're going to click on save and continue after you're done giving the company full name of the company outlet and the designation. So you're going to choose the director's name here, and then you type in director, and after that you click on save and continue. So I'll just go ahead to keep this short. Please, the full meaning of LCG is Operational Magnary, and I'm keeping it short because this is for tutorial purpose. When you're making your applications, please type in the full name. Alright, thank you. So you're going to click on save and continue. You preview the information to make sure that everything is correct. You can see we have the increase from 3. Okay, we made a mistake. It's supposed to be 7, not 8. Oh, our mathematicians, I hope you take note of this correction, because if we're adding 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 11, so it's supposed to be 7, not 8. Please take note of this correction. Please take note. The first thing I chose was 7, but I don't know why I calculated 8 again. So it's supposed to be 7. We're supposed to increase 7 and not 8, but that's fine. Or should we go back? No, just take notes of the correction. Okay, because the new is the application should be showing you 10 million right here if you are applying, or if you're increasing your company shares to the total of 10 million. Then by the addition of the sum of 7 million right here, the reason why this application is showing 11 million is because we chose 8. So if we add 8 plus 3, it's going to give us 11. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. But if you add 7 plus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's going to give us 10. Alright, so that's the mistake we had here. So please make sure because even if you add extra share when your client is asking to add extra share, you're going to pay you're going to pay that amount, because per share is 10,000 naira, so you're not going to miss it. So make sure you're making the correct applications. Alright, so after that you preview all your information to make sure that everything is correct. Even the new share allotment you were given, review all information, and once you're done with that, you can then click on save and continue, and then you make your payment. So the actual price for this is 95,000 naira. So we have 80,000 naira for the increase in shares. Like, okay, let me give a breakdown of this. For each share increase, we have 10,000 naira, which we amounted to 80, which is 10 times 8, that is 80,000 naira. Then filing of new allotment small company, they charge 5,000 naira. Then for a new MEMAT, they are charging 5,000 naira. For a new status report, they are charging 5,000 naira. Okay, so along the line, the IC service charge might come out as 200 or 500, depends, because they are still updating the portal. Do you understand? So the total we have here is 95,000 naira. So after making these payments, all right, so let me just continue with the client information, with the job that I worked on. So after making the payment, you're going to also make payment for your stamp duty, which is calculated, I think 7,000 something times the total amount of shares, and then you make that payment. You're going to wait for an approval, and once approved, you download your document immediately. So the informations, once you make your payment, of course you need to upload some documents. So if you don't have access to that document, please, if you are a member or you're under my mentorship, request for the document. If you don't know, in short, I don't want you to just mess up the application, because you don't know how to draft it. So just request for it, and as time goes on, we are going to be giving we're going to make the copies available so that you just download it whenever you want to as a member of the mentorship group. But if you don't have access to it, please check the video description. You're going to see how to get access to it immediately. All right,